So let's lay down. You can close the eyes, settle in, take a big inhale in through the nose. You could sigh through your mouth, like an exhale, like a sigh. We'll do it again, big full breath in. Easy exhale, like a sigh. See if we can just take a moment to check in with ourselves. See how we feel in our body, in our mind, how the muscles feel. How does it feel to show up for yourself on your mat today, right now, on November 15th at 12:03, or whatever time you tune in? Just check in. What does it feel like? You take a full breath in through the nose. And then just an easy exhale. Maybe you exhale through your mouth if you want to release a little heat or tension or stress or whatever it is. Again, big easy breath in. Let's see if we can breathe in and out through the nose. Full breath in through the nose. Full exhale out through the nose. Imagining as if you were watching yourself in this moment, you would just notice how you're breathing. You would see the inhale as the belly expands. And then as you exhale, you can watch it condense. If it's possible, see if you can allow yourself to relax even just 5% more. Maybe the jaw softens. You could let the lips separate, teeth unclench. For just a moment, imagine as if the mat or the earth beneath you could become softer. Could we allow our body to relax even just a tiny little bit more before we start to bring movement back into what's happening? Last full breath in. See if you could breathe in as deep, as comfortable, as much air as you can pull in. As you exhale, keep exhaling. Send out as much air as you can send out. And then let's start fresh. Inhale, arms reach up overhead like you just woke up. Big full body stretch. Fingers, toes, wrists, ankles. You could arch the back, yawn, stretch left, stretch right, both at the same time. Maybe interlace the fingers. And then exhale, hug the knees into the chest. Reach around, give the shins a squeeze. Rock side to side. A little left, a little right. Maybe both at the same time. Let's open up for happy baby. Perfect. You could straighten the legs, you could bend the knees. Maybe it's slow, maybe it's not necessarily fast. I don't like fast is the word, but maybe it's just a little easy rock side to side. It could be gentle. It could be a little bit more something. I'm going to think about the word that I want to put there, and I'm going to come back to that at another time. Maybe playing with straightening a leg and bending a knee, straightening the other leg and bending the knee. Both legs could straighten and heels could reach up to the ceiling. You could think about lengthening the backs of the knees or straightening the legs and reaching the backs of the knees long. But keep in mind, we're not super warm. So it's just an intention or a thought, an idea. One more big breath in a very leisurely happy baby. Inhale. Exhale. Let's bend the knees, soles of the feet on the mat, knees rock and move side to side like windshield wipers. Go a little right, a little left. Let's let knees fall off to the left side. Knees fall off to the left. We can let the arms find a T. Maybe playing with straightening the legs. Legs can be long. Maybe one leg crosses over top. You could think about reaching to the right and twisting to the right. We take a big inhale. Easy. Maybe you look to your right thumb. Think about what we would do if we were pushing the left palm down, the right palm to the ceiling, or any other twist that we do. Reach a little bit. Let it come from kind of your chest. Think about lengthening the whole arm and all the other muscles it's attached to. And then let's softly bring the legs to the middle. They could move side to side a little bit, like windshield wipers. Or maybe the soles of the feet are off the ground. Yeah, we just go a little side to side. Perfect. Let's let the legs fall to the right. They could stack. However you want to set it up. You could start easy. Think about expanding with your chest. I'm gonna turn my stupid dryer off. I think it's like broken. Think about the left chest, expanding all the way to the fingertips and the thumb, and pinky fingertip is included as well. Big breath in. One more big breath. Gently, slow motion, legs come back to the middle. You can hug them in, they can move side to side, Soles of the feet on the mat like windshield wipers. Perfect. Let's stretch both legs up to the sky. And we don't have to flex them. We don't have to point them. Let's just let them simply reach. So they're just getting a little blood flow. Big full inhale in through your nose. Easy exhale. One more time, big breath in. Soft, easy exhale out. Let's flex both feet, reach the heels up to the sky. And then point all 10 toes. Flex the feet, reach the heels up. Point the toes. Roll the ankles. Roll them the other way. Spread the toes wide. Curl them up into a little ball. Spread them out. Curl them up. Let's hug the legs in one more time. Give them a big squeeze. You could move the knees a little bit. You could move them in a circle. You could pedal the legs. You could just find stillness. 2 breaths. Big inhale in through the nose. Maybe this one's an exhale through your mouth. Easy, send something out, leave something behind. Our next breath. Let's reach the arms overhead. Stretch the legs out one more time. Big reach. You might arch your back. So think of, this is kind of like mountain pose, but with the arms overhead. So like when we say inhale, arms up, you could even create kind of like a back bend. You might look up a little bit with your eyes. You could stretch what would be the arms backwards. So maybe the chest kind of puffs forward. You could use the ground to push against to allow the body to reach more toward the ceiling. Big reach, pull the belly button back. Let's hug the knees and roll to the right side. Take 3 breaths on your right. Notice how even a little tiny bit of effort, like that long body stretch we just did, makes your heart beat a little differently. Big full inhale. Exhale. Last one. Take your time. Let's press up to tabletop and then downward facing dog. Tabletop, downward facing dog. When you get here, bend the right knee, tippy toe. Perfect. Right side, left side. Let's pick the right leg up to the sky, bend and open. See where it went. You could do it from your hand and knee if you want. Let's set it down where it came from. We'll do the same thing for the left side. Left leg is up, open it up. See where it went? Let's set it down. Big inhale. Exhale. Let's take tabletop. We can find our hands and knees, a little shift side to side. You can shift back and forth. Turn it into cat-cow. One more round. Let's sit back on our heels. So you can sit on a block, you could sit however you want to. If you want to stretch the soles of the feet, you can even curl the toes under and sit like this. Just to stretch the feet. Whatever you want to do. We'll take right arm down, left arm reaches up. Push the right hand down. Whatever it's touching, maybe it's touching the side, maybe it's touching the right side, maybe we're standing, right? So it'd be like this, maybe it's on a chair. We're gonna push to reach higher with left finger so we can get this longer, pull the belly button back. Big inhale. Switch sides, left hand down, right arm's up. Big breath. Push with the left hand. Inhale, bring it up. Interlace the fingers. Show the palms up. Keep reaching the hands away from the chest, away from the torso. Let's open the arms to a T. Spread the fingers wide. Bend the elbows. Reach the fingers to the ground. Let's interlace the hands behind the back. I'll do mine like this. So we could be sitting in a chair. We could have our seat on our heels. We'll interlace hands behind the back. A little open of the chest. And then let's just bow forward. Maybe the hands lift. Maybe they don't. Reach them. Just a little reach. Big inhale. Think of your core muscles, your stomach muscles, and your back muscles are working against each other. So you're using your core to bow further forward. You're using your back muscles and your arm muscles to lift the arms higher. Big inhale. Your next breath brings you up. Free the arms up. Big reach. Open them up. You can bend the elbows. And then let's scroll the fingers forward. Downward facing dog. Take your time. So we're going to sun sal from down dog. So from here, let's shift forward to plank. You can modify this however you want to. Maybe you do it on your knees. Maybe you do it on your toes. We could lower to upward facing dog or cobra, or maybe you just lay on your belly for a little bit. You could add that in. And then downward facing dog for 5 breaths. So what we take out is the step up and the step back. It makes it a little bit more cardio. Think about getting the benefits from forward fold and half lift right here in downward facing dog. So how can we create a stretch for the hamstrings and the legs and the low back and the upper body right here in down dog? We kind of already get that. So push a little with the hands, reach the butt high, reach the feet to the ground. Big breath in. Let's shift forward to plank. Do it again. We shift it back to downward facing dog. If you want to take child's pose or puppy pose or tabletop instead of downward facing dog, you could do that. Big full breath in through the nose. Push into all 10 fingers. Easy exhale. Last one, shift forward to plank. Slowly make your way through a little bit of movement. You could just breathe in plank and then back to downward facing dog. You got it. You got it. You got it. Big breath in. Let's walk the hands backwards. We go to the back of the mat. Let's hang over the legs when we get here. We could lift the chest, adjust the feet, and then we could grab opposite elbows. Maybe sway a little bit. Big breath in. Exhale out. Let's release the grip. Inhale, halfway lift. So take a moment to really find this stretch. First time we've done it. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward. Exhale completely. Let's do it again for fun. Inhale, lift the chest. Pull the belly button back. Find a little arch of the back, so that's going to pull on the hamstrings a little bit. Exhale, fold forward. Big inhale to stand up. Reach up, stretch up. Maybe stretch backwards or open or out. Reach the arms by the sides. Let's set up for standing side bend. Why did I not know what it was called? So I'll do mine at my knees. We did it kneeling just a moment ago. So hands connect. We could reach left arm up, right arm down. Big breath in. Easy side bend. So right hand's going to push into the leg unless it's up. Maybe here, maybe here. Pull the belly button back. So maybe the legs are together. Maybe you shift and bring this left tippy toe out. Either way, we're reaching the left side longer. So stretch whatever is reaching to the ground, toward the ground. Reach longer with the fingers. Big breath in. Pull the belly button back so that the space gets physically tighter. Easy, come to the middle, flex the stomach so we have control. Switching sides, left arm down, right arm's up. Big breath in, reach, side bend. Maybe you push the right foot down. Maybe you let right toes come out. Reach it longer away. Notice how each one has different benefit. Big breath in. Flex the stomach, come to the middle. Both arms could be up. They might stay lifted. They might be open. They could be here. We'll inhale, open the chest. So first set it up. Pull the belly button back. Elbows reach back. Easy little back bend or easy little back bend. We want to be able to breathe. You don't want to feel constricted or like you can't talk or like you are straining to find a back bend. It should be easy and comfortable, just like all the other postures. Effort and ease. One more breath. Exhale, bow forward. Perfect. Lift the chest halfway. Let's take a more active forward fold, doing the opposite of what we just did. So you can grab big toes, you can stand on the palms. You grab ankles or the edge of the bed. We'll inhale. Exhale, fold forward. Big breath in. Exhale, bow forward. Let's do that 2 more times. Last one. Release your grip. Lift the chest. A big half lift. Walk out to plank. Keep the stomach flexed. Keep the torso really strong. So maybe your movements are even tiny little walkouts of the hands. meet in downward facing dog. You could take it directly. You could add a little something fancy. Big breath in. Right leg is up to the sky. Open it up. Look to see where it went. Big inhale. Lightly, softly, let's step it up to warrior two. We're stepping up directly, warrior two. Arms can slide out. Check in with the fingers. Big breath in. Let's take 5 breaths. Sink a little bit, activate the legs. So it's not easy. This isn't just a leisurely warrior two, but we have a little active muscle. Flex the stomach, draw it all in together. Scoop, tip it back, reverse. Flex the stomach, come up warrior two. Extended side angle, right arm down, left arm can reach. Left arm can go behind, it can go behind your back. Last big inhale. Keep the right knee bent. Inhale, coming up warrior two. Big breath. Exhale. Let's reach the hands behind the back. Pull the knuckles down. We hold our own hand. Open the chest. Bow the head on the inside. So the other day we did this in warrior one. Now we're doing it in warrior two. Maybe the right shoulder rest on your right thigh. It's going to be more supportive and more stable. You could also let it rest on the inside of the thigh. Maybe thinking about reaching your mouth towards your ankle, like you want to kiss it. It's a far reach, I know. We're just thinking about it. Big breath in. Maybe flex the stomach, just like we did when we were in child's pose at the beginning of class. Flex the stomach, use the core muscles to crunch forward, use the arms to lift a little higher. Let's release the hands on the inside, exhale. We'll take a big breath, bend the right knee a lot. Exhale, straighten the right leg. We take a little bow in the middle of warrior two. So maybe we even bring hands to blocks. Think about drawing the right hip back. From here, we're going to turn this into triangle. So keep it gentle. Because this is a very big stretch for our hamstrings. So maybe you bend the right knee or start to straighten the right knee a little bit. You could also come up to tall and start from the top. So you can start from standing if you want to and straighten the leg and reach for triangle this way. Or you can start from the bottom. Hand comes down and then you basically just peel yourself open from the bottom. Push the feet down so we start with stability of the legs. Everything starts with your feet. So always thinking about how are my feet positioned, and then we work our way up from the feet. You could reach long with left fingers. Big breath in. Last inhale. Reach higher with left arm. Exhale, left hand comes down, adjust the feet for pyramid. So you can start a bit tall if you want to. You can stand and reach around behind and then fold forward. Or you can start from the bottom, lift the chest. Exhale, bow. Either one is perfect. Big inhale in through the nose. Nice. Exhale, fold forward. Last big breath in. Exhale. We'll halfway lift the chest. Look forward, easy step left foot next to right foot. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Big breath in. Exhale, bow forward. Let's inhale, halfway lift. Bend the knees, plant the palms, step to plank, meet in downward facing dog. Take your time. Maybe add a little bit. Maybe take it away. This class goes by so fast. Let's take a little detour from what we're doing, and we'll lay on our stomach. You can bend the knees. Look at that, perfect timing. Bend the knees, legs move side to side. Yes, we can close the eyes, inhaling through the nose. Exhale like a sigh. Notice how even just moving the legs side to side, the weight of the legs resting on the mat will massage the quads a little bit. A little spine strength. So let's let the arms rest by the sides. We did this one the other day. If you were tuning in, arms by the sides, palms face down, legs zip up together. We'll pull the belly button away from the ground. Inhale, lift the chest. Let's lift the arms at the same time. Chest, arms, legs, belly's on the ground, and that's the only thing. Arms and legs lift. See if you can zip the legs up together like you're flying. Pull the belly button away from the ground. Try to get your thighs off the mat. Try to get your chest off the mat. Tuck the chin. Exhale, let it rest. You could rest the other ear on the ground, legs move side to side, knees could be bent. Just a little bit of something going this way. Big breath in through the nose. Exhale, easy sigh, maybe through your mouth. Let's do it again. So you could do the same one we just did, flying arms and legs. You could also interlace hands behind the back. We've played a lot with the back, hands behind the back, or you could bend the knee. Bend in both knees and take a bow. So it's hard to do both knees bent while you're standing, but we have some options. So we'll inhale, set it up, pull the belly button away from the ground, big lift. Easy inhale. So this is a back bend, but on our stomach. So just like a standing back bend, we should be able to breathe. This should not be so hard that we're straining to get ourselves there. One more big breath, big lift, an easy, effortless lift. A little back muscle happening. Exhale, let it rest. You could lay on your stomach. You could push back to child's pose. Lay on your belly or push back to child's pose, either one. Big inhale in through the nose. Exhale like a sigh. Last big inhale. Full, complete exhale. Stretch the arms as far forward as they'll go. Maybe find fingertips. Maybe the elbows bend and the thumbs find the base of the neck. You can find fingertips. You can even give your neck a little squeeze right here at the base of the neck. You can give it a little rub. A little muscle squeeze. Yikes. When you're ready, let's press up to downward facing dog. Take your time. You could go through the whole thing. Little movement. Let's take left leg up to the sky. We have a lot to do. Left leg is lifting. Open it up. See how it feels. Maybe you look under the armpit. Big breath. Lightly, let's step up warrior two. Step up warrior two. Arms can slide out, roll the wrist. Hands can go behind the head. We take 5 breaths. Activate the legs. So again, we're making it not easy, but it's active. Even our little pinky fingers. Scoop, tip it back, reverse. Reach really long. Flex the stomach, come back up. Extended side angle. We can come down, or it could be up, it could go behind the back. One more big breath. We're going to turn it into triangle. So it could be here. You could bring it up to tall if you want. And slide down. Maybe the hand is down and you start to peel it open. Push down with the feet. Notice that each side is going to be different, so it doesn't have to be exactly the same. Stretch up. Pull the belly button back. Think of our back muscles working here. So how can we turn on that right upper back muscle to peel the chest open? Like we're trying to get a little suntan on our chest. Big inhale. Last big breath, reach long. Exhale, we'll look down, right hand comes down. So maybe bend the knee a little bit to adjust for pyramid. So we can wiggle the foot around. Inhale, lift. Exhale, bow. We're doing it out of order, but that's fine. We're gonna get it all. Big inhale. Big inhale. So here's how we have to do our little back bend. So here's how we're gonna get back there. From pyramid, we're gonna easy step the right foot back a little bit. So you can bring it up a little bit, like a little crunch. I'll do mine from the side. You can bring it in and step it back. We gotta come back up to warrior two. So that's just a fancy way. You could just also end up here. Reach behind the back, interlace the fingers, pull the knuckles down. We were supposed to do this after extended side angle, but we didn't. We do it now. Big breath, exhale, bow. Maybe the shoulder rests on the thigh. Maybe it rests on the inside, which is a little less stable. You have to use your feet more to keep you lifted. Perfect. Big breath in. Last big inhale. Let's release the hands down. So we have a little warrior two bow. We can start to lengthen the left leg. So we can inhale, exhale, and then start to lengthen the left leg. Maybe my left leg is tighter, so I'm gonna bring my forearms to this bed. It just gives me a little bit more space. It makes it feel more comfortable. Big inhale, draw the left hip back. Very similar to pyramid, which we just did, except for the hip's a little bit more open. Our right hip is more open than it is in pyramid, which they're closed. Last big inhale. Easy exhale. Let's look. We'll walk the fingers to the top of the mat, bend the left knee, step right foot next to left foot. And that's how we get back to the top. Lift the chest, halfway, inhale. Exhale, fold over the legs. Let's do it again. Inhale, half lift, big breath. Exhale, bow. Inhale, stand up. Push the feet down, arms reach up to the sky. Perfect. Stretch up, reach up. Hands connect to the chest, arms release by the sides. Inhale, arms up. Look up. Our last flow if you want it, so make it fancy or make it not fancy. We'll meet in downward facing dog. Take your time. Because it's the last one, you get to really make it your own. No rush. Maybe add a little extra push-up. When you're ready, let's hop or step to sit. Legs come in front, knees can bend, legs can move side to side. That's what I need. Soles of the feet connect. Open the feet up like a book. Sit up tall, lift the chest. Exhale, bow forward. Let's keep the left hand where it is. So left hand will grab the feet. You can even grab like this, or you can grab like this. I like this. It's like my biceps more stronger. So we could let the right arm reach up and over. The weight of the right arm is going to stretch the love handle. I don't know what else to call it. Big inhale. Think about the right hip and the right knee reaching toward the ground. So this is reaching down. You're pulling with your left arm, almost like you're trying to see what's happening over here behind you. Big inhale. Switch sides. Right hand grabs. Left arm reaches up. Weight of the left arm stretches the left, oblique hip, low back. Left knee is reaching toward the ground. Let's bring it up. Close the legs. We'll take seated rabbit. Reach around, grab the shins. Inhale. Exhale, tuck the chin, round the back. Release it. Let's lay on the back. We'll lay down. We can lay on down. Arms reach up overhead, legs stretch out. Big reach like you just woke up. And then let's hug the right knee into the chest. Just the right knee is going to come in. Give it a squeeze. You can move it side to side. Let's open up for half happy baby. This is our lizard on our back. It's also a little hamstring stretch. We do this pose standing all the time. So you might have seen it with your hand on your knee. And we open to the side. This time, maybe you start to lengthen the leg. Think about what you do with your left leg if it were touching the ground, left foot on the ground. Imagine you could stand up tall, so don't let the right leg or the right arm pull you down. Instead, lengthen with your left side. Let's bring it to the middle. So sometimes we do revolved head to knee pose, standing, where we would give the right leg to the left hand and take it across for a twist. Same thing we have going on here, except for we're laying. Maybe you take the right hand to the outside of the left hand to the outside of the right leg or the right foot. Left leg could be long. Easy, bring it to the middle. Give it a squeeze. Maybe move it side to side. Switch. Right leg is out. Left leg is in. Give it a squeeze. Hug it. Half happy baby. Last big breath. Exhale. Let's give the left leg to the right hand. Take it across the body, spinal twist. Bring it to the middle. Hug the knees in. Rock side to side. You could pedal the knees. You can move them in a circle. Let's take happy baby. Both legs could reach up. You could stay. You could take something else. Maybe there's something that we didn't do that you want to do, like bridge or wheel. When you're ready, let's settle into the last piece of class. Legs can stretch out, knees can be bent, legs can be long. You can soften or close the eyes. Big inhale in through the nose. Maybe you sigh through your mouth. Exhale, you could sigh through your mouth. Just allowing the body to breathe however it needs to. Whatever feels natural and normal. When you're ready, start to bring life and awareness back into your space. Fingers, toes, wrists, and ankles can move a little bit. We can connect the hands, bow the head. Take an opportunity here to consider something that you feel grateful for. As always, thank you so much for tuning in. Have a lovely rest of your afternoon. Namaste.